Arena as we join this match in progress at the second fall. Jimmy Kent and Tojo Yamamoto against the Bounty Hunters. And Jimmy Kent bleeding freely now. The Bounty Hunter takes him in a headlock, working him over, and blood streaming down from the head and forehead and face of Jimmy Kent. Jimmy Kent in serious trouble now, whipped into the ropes, caught with a vicious kick to the chest. The Bounty Hunter stomping away at Jimmy Kent, the former manager of the Bounty Hunters. Fighting, clawing, chewing Tojo Yamamoto in to help make the save. The referee orders Tojo Yamamoto out, and Kent in serious trouble as the Bounty Hunters exchange and go to ripping and tearing, ripping, clawing now at the forehead of Jimmy Kent, who, as I said, is in bad trouble, bleeding profusely from the forehead. The Bounty Hunters now have Kent trapped in the corner, and the Bounty Hunter on the outside is biting at the head, slashing away at Jimmy Kent. Tojo Yamamoto in with a vicious chop, another chop, and the Bounty Hunter now after Jimmy Kent as referee Paul Morton orders Tojo out of the ring. Kent down to his knees, knocked down by a serious vicious, and the Bounty Hunter off to the top rope with a wicked elbow smash to the head of Jimmy Kent. Jimmy Kent down for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The pin is made, and the second fall of this match goes to the Bounty Hunters over Tojo Yamamoto and their former manager, Jimmy Kent. The second fall of this exciting match here at the Fairgrounds Arena. Now this big main event here at the Fairgrounds Arena. To give you a slight recap, Tojo Yamamoto and Jimmy Kent took the first fall in great fashion. They made fast work out of it, and Tojo did take the fall with his famous judo chop. Then in the second fall, which you just witnessed, Jimmy Kent was the victim of a series of vicious punches and boots to the head and caused him to start bleeding. The Bounty Hunter took advantage, came off of the top rope and beat Jimmy Kent for the second fall. Into the third fall now. A body slam on Jimmy Kent, and he retaliates with a vicious knee lift, a punch, a left to the, a right to the chin, another right. And Jimmy Kent wound up now with rights and lefts on the Bounty Hunter. A kick to the other Bounty Hunter. And Kent now taking over on his former teammates. Kent slashing away, ripping at the eyes of the Bounty Hunter, determined to even things up in this fall. This has been a wild night of wrestling here at the Fairgrounds Arena. Jimmy Kent slashing away at the Bounty Hunter now. Shoots in a vicious right, the Bounty Hunter with a right. Kent retaliates with a right, clawing away at the eyes. And Bounty Hunter number 1 does make the tag. Bounty Hunter into the ring now. Both men stalk, looking for an opening, for an advantage. Tojo Yamamoto watching cautiously from the apron of the ring. And this has been one wild night of wrestling. A capacity crowd on hand here to witness these great matches. The Bounty Hunter now with a reverse chin lock on Jimmy Kent. Slashes away at the head. Staggers Jimmy Kent. The tag is made. Bounty Hunter number 2 enters the ring. Fighting on a forehead. Kent fighting back with a right. Connects him with another good solid right. The Bounty Hunter staggers into the ropes. Kent on top of his man. Sees the other man coming. Backs him off. Referee Paul Morton with his hands full, ordering one of the Bounty Hunters out. The Bounty Hunter swinging wildly, misses. Bump! A fantastic short right hand dump. The Bounty Hunter, Kent knocks the other Bounty Hunter down. And wow, he's going at it. The Bounty Hunter leaves the ring now, seeking the safety of the floor, possibly trying to regain his composure. Taking a short rest as the referee, Paul Morton, makes the mandatory count. If the count reaches 10, it will be a count out. The Bounty Hunter back into the ring now, tags his partner, and Tojo Yamamoto in the ring, stalking his taller opponent, trying to bait him in. Tojo knows every trick of the game. Tojo cautious now, watching, waiting. The Bounty Hunter entering the ring. The have a lot of respect for this man, Tojo Yamamoto. Tojo slashes away with a judo chop. Another judo chop to the top of the head. And Tojo Yamamoto going into his tights now. Evidently something in his tights as he rams the head of the bounty hunter into his own stomach, knocks the bounty hunter down. Now Tojo coming out with a weapon that appears to be a chain, and he whacks the bounty hunter, staggers him into the ropes. The bounty hunter staggered against the ropes. Tojo Yamamoto stalking his man, slashes away, rips at the hair. This Tojo can get as mean as any of them. Rips away again at the bounty hunter. Jimmy Kent taking a much-needed rest, a well-deserved rest, as he is still bleeding from the head real bad now. Yamamoto kicks the man outside of the ring, both men on the floor. Referee Paul Morton making a count, and about 4.5 minutes gone on this exciting fall. Tojo once again with a kick, a karate kick to the stomach, another judo chop to the chest of the bounty hunter. Tojo definitely in command at this point. The bounty hunter tearing away at Tojo Yamamoto. Bounty hunter, the taller of the two men. Tojo, shorter, stocky, well-built, very strong, powerful Japanese wrestler. As I said earlier, this has been a wild night here. The first fall was won by Jimmy Kent and Tojo Yamamoto. The second fall by the bounty hunters, and we are in the third and final fall of this main event. 5 minutes into this match now, and Tojo Yamamoto trapped in the corner. The bounty hunter shoots a toe-to-toe now. Both men going at it. Tojo slashing back with judo chops. 3, 4, 5, 6 judo chops. Chops the man down into the corner. Jimmy Kent into the ring, kicking away at the bounty hunter. Punch and maul, and this has really turned out to be more of a brawl than a wrestling match. All 4 men in the ring. Tojo stalking his men. Kent whips the man in, boots him in the stomach. A short uppercut drops the bounty hunter. And Jimmy Kent now whacking away at the bounty hunter. This is really a personal grudge. The ex-manager of the bounty hunters, Jimmy Kent, working over his former teammates. Bounty hunter retaliating. Kent slashes back with a right. The bounty hunter comes off the rope with a vicious right. And we're about 6 minutes gone on into this match. And Jimmy Kent and the bounty hunter stalking each other, waiting for an opening, looking for an opportunity. The fans here are very wild, really responsive in this wild, outstanding match. Tojo Yamamoto enters the ring, takes the bounty hunter, shoots in a judo chop, slashes away, drops the big, tall bounty hunter. And Kent on the other side of the ring, working bounty hunter number 2 over, pulls him into the ring. Tojo in one corner, Jimmy Kent into the other. All 4 men in the ring now. Referee Paul Morton trying to get 2 of the men out to no avail. Tojo slashing away. Paul Morton now trying to separate Tojo. The bounty hunter now. The bounty hunter has a bad cut up open on his head. He is bleeding very bad from the head, bleeding all over his face, his chest covered with blood. Tojo Yamamoto slashing away. The bounty hunter in the other corner, fighting on Jimmy Kent. And what a wild brawl this has turned out to be. Tojo Yamamoto with his famous Japanese shoe, pounding, slashing. The bounty hunter, a mass of blood, in serious trouble at this point. Tojo slashing, banging away with the shoe, drops the bounty hunter. Jimmy Kent on the other side of the ring, working over the other bounty hunter. Referee Paul Morton has ordered the bell to ring. The men apparently have not heard the bell. They are still fighting. The bounty hunter that is bleeding is trying. He's on the floor, dazed, just about unconscious. Tojo Yamamoto follows him out, shoots in a vicious judo chop. Nick Good is trying to restore order. Sending in another referee into the ring, trying to restore order. the match definitely out of hand. One bounty hunter on the floor bleeding very, very badly from the forehead. Jimmy Kent also cut, and all four men still at it. Referee Paul Morton cannot seem to get it stopped. A referee, a spectator, I believe. No, it's a referee in the ring. The bounty hunter knocked down again. All four men still going at it. Evidently did not hear the bell. The match has officially been stopped. And Tojo Yamamoto rams the head of the bounty hunter into, from looks like here, the steel post. Fighting away on the floor now. Referee trying to stop it.